The Omnideoist theory is a theory that there exists to be an infinite area existing all around us that is beyond the realms of human comprehension. This area is known for simply as the realm. The main areas of the realm are inaccessible due to the average of humans, and only one is dead or already existing in them may be seen. The reason for that the realm lies in the fourth dimension. Therefore, the main areas exist in the directions incomprehensible to the average human mind. For this reason, the beings that populate it, known as entities, exist only in the realm. The entities are not human, nor do they share any manners, characteristics, or personalities as Earth's inhabitants. In fact, they are practically a different being together. Being that they roam the realm and feed on belief. When you, or a third dimensional creature, emit your allegiance with any entity, either through physical action or mental decision, it grows in power. The entities will roam the realm of the immortals and will reveal their figures only when absolutely necessary. Because of the entities can only show their true form in the fourth dimension, they can only reveal a fraction of themselves at a time. This can be through thought, real world events, or physical contact. When someone becomes fully aware or spiritually aware that the entity is present in the realm, it grows in rank. When belief in the entity drops, so does the tank of entity. When entity pummels to the lowest rank possible, its actions as high-ranking entity are halted and is given the option to restart his career and be forced to roam the realm as a pity entity or returned as a soul to know what is an area. An area is a section of the realm which is owned and rented out by a high-ranking entity. This can be heaven or hell. As referred to by humans, or states of being, it is believed that the other creatures of the third dimension, mortals, when they die, have given the option to become an entity and begin wandering the realm, or become a soul and enter an area that is owned by the entity of their choice. When a soul joins the entity in their area, the entity boosts the incredibly in power. To make an area appear more attractive, an entity will usually market their area as peaceful place and make sure the experience of the area are enjoyable. At this time, a soul is given the option to abandon their life in the area and become an entity. But most souls enjoy the area enough to stay. When the entity accumulates through enough followers and reaches to the high enough level in the realm, they begin to develop a strong and noticeable control over it. This control is subtle, but the entity's own realm in their own way, but strong enough to make small changes. They'll be able to perform minor miracles, and if they have many followers, they are given the ability to enlighten certain individuals. It is for that the entity will begin to be unknown into the mortal realm as a god. Until then, an entity is normally referred to as a ghost or presence. The more well-known and popular entity is the third dimension, the more powerful it becomes in the realm. When it reaches its high enough level, the entity is given a chance to either stay itself or enable to envelop more and control over the realm as a whole, or especially develop and more control over the third dimension. Most of the point where they are able to inflict physical harm on certain individuals. So my plea is this: to all my paranormal fanatics who are in the dead of the night, read over this lecture marketed towards those who believe in them. Keep dismissing them as fiction. Please keep dismissing the arguments regarding the stories like legitimacy. don't really think too much about how the story suggests you do so to summon the creature. If you see a filter of unusually fast movements out of the corner of your eye, keep it concluding that it was a trick of the light or your overactive imagination. And when you see one of those them standing at you at the dawn of the dark corner or in the shadows who matches the depictions exactly of the creature you've heard of, know that you can't believe everything what you read about. And that, my little pretties, was the Omnideoist Theory, a Fury Pasta. My final thoughts on this story. Now, before I begin, I want to say if you are hearing my voice sounding really not like myself, as the day I'm recording this, which is a Thursday, I don't know when this will be uploaded, probably sometime whenever. But if you notice my voice was sounding really hoarse and all that, I'm pretty much coming down maybe with a cold or something. I really don't know what it is, but I'm starting to, you know, come down with a cold. So, yeah, I just kind of want to, state that now in case you guys start wondering why is my voice sounding, not myself. Then, yeah, you'll know why. Okay. I actually found this story to be, it's a good story. I actually found this theory to be quite good and amazing, especially with its own um concept of its own self. Now, I mean, well, I could definitely say that it looks pretty interesting and it's more of a fantasy world, so to speak. I could honestly visualize this being the case. I mean, I really can say right now, I actually heard of this story, a few narrations of it from Super Creepypasta 1, Lady Narration, etc. I mean, I've seen a couple people narrate this story. So, yeah, that's the reason why I was sitting there and saying, what I had to say because I have not heard of this story in like forever. So I thought I would go ahead and, narrate this story because, yeah, I actually found this story to be quite amazing for what it is, to be honest. So, yeah, I do apologize if my voice is not really sounding myself. It's most likely a cold I'm coming down with. And no, it's not the pandemic word. It's not, as far as I know. But yet again, I mean, who really knows? It's most likely just a cold or could be allergies that are affecting my voice. So, yeah, if you guys are wondering why I'm sounding sick, that's the case. Okay, this story actually, for what it is, I actually really found it to have a great concept as well as the good sentence structuring. Good, beautiful how well this story is. I mean, I actually never heard of this story until I, looked it up and found some while I was going through some stories on Creepypasta Wiki because I was looking at some good stories to narrate and I honestly came across this one. I honestly really liked it. It's a really great story. It's well made in detail. It's definitely a pretty damn good Fury. I could actually visualize that being the case. So, yeah. I mean, I actually, like I said before, never heard of this story till I saw some. And I honestly found this to be quite amazing and well made for what this story really is. So I could definitely say, I definitely have to say I could definitely say that, it's a pretty good Fury. And I could definitely say there's a lot going for with this believability, so to speak, to put it as simple as it is. So, yeah, I could definitely say they're pretty amazing Furies, but they're kind of interesting ones at that, to put it as simple, when reviewing this story. Anyways, to the author of the story, I can't seem to find out who you are. If you somehow manage to find this video and you're the author of the story, please let me know and I'll be sure to give you proper credit, like in the description and etc. So anyways, with that being said, Like I'm going to say, this is just simply my own personal opinion, and if you happen to disagree with me, that's fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions regards to these creepypastas or fury pastas, and this is simply my own personal thoughts. My final read of this story is a 10 out of 10. Definitely really well made for what it is and story structure and all that. I honestly can see this fury being believable. I honestly really do like how well that this fury has to offer, and I can honestly visualize it being the case. It's really well made. I definitely got to be honest. So, to the offer of the story, great job with this story. You did amazing. So, yeah, I commend you for doing such a great job with the story. You should be proud of yourself. So, anyways, what did you guys think about this creepypasta? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what we have done personally to help make this story a lot better? Feel free to leave me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. I'm the Queen of Lions. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. And if you're new to this channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because I make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. And roll the outro because I'm out.